Today I'm going to rebuild this power steering pump. It is leaking right out of this bottom O-ring here. The pump still works, but I bought a rebuild kit, and we'll just kind of look at it and see how far we want to rebuild it. But pretty much the rebuild kit is O-rings and a couple little things, so it's pretty simple. But I'll walk you through that. I'm going to remove the power steering pump right now, and these belts need to be replaced anyways, but I'm just going to undo those, loosen them up, undo these lines. You can see a drip there. Be nice, it's making a mess in my driveway, but we'll go ahead and get started on that. Alright, I got the bolts out of this pump here. Bolt there, and then there's a couple bolts right there. There's a nut, and then right down below here, right where my finger's kind of pointing, there's another bolt that I've removed. I did loosen up the air conditioning pump here, so and then I've removed all the belts. I'm going to replace all the belts. I still got to disconnect the hose, but there's no fluid in it, and I figure I might as well disconnect the hose as I lift this thing out. So I guess you guys can watch me do that. Alright, I got the pump removed. It's still kind of leaking, but it's been leaking out of this O-ring right here. So what I'm going to do is pull this pulley off. Oh, and look at that. That is broken. It's missing a little chunk out of it. I might have an old pump laying around, but we'll look at that. So cool, let's take it in and we'll go ahead and get it taken apart. Alright, I got the power steering pump. I'm basically going to remove the pulley. I've got this pulley puller kit. Alright, remove the pulley. Oh, this bracket is broken. Looked like it probably broke a while back. Been broke for a while. So I'm gonna see if I got another bracket on another pump, or maybe I can weld this one together, but not a good sign. Alright, pump's a little dirty, but we'll go ahead and undo some of these bolts back here. Alright, 18 millimeter. We've got our AC Delco kit. Not sure what's all involved. I really should look at the instructions, but who needs instructions? I've done this before, but it gives you a nice schematic. Kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. And then this one is 1 inch red. And I'm just going to rest the edge of this housing right on the wood there. You can see it slowly coming out. So all I'm doing is hitting that nut using this wood. And there is the housing. Looks pretty good. I'll probably put this in the parts cleaner and we'll clean it up. Bunch of metal shavings right here on the magnet. I mean, look at all those. Not as much as there could be, but they are there. That's the cool thing about them putting a magnet in these. So I'm going to use a C-clamp, kind of depress this. There's a little pin that goes in right here, and this will allow you to get this out. Alright, so there's the C-clip. I'll kind of just slowly undo this. There's going to be a spring and some assembly behind that. So there's the spring, there's the cover, and then there's a couple pins down in here, which you can kind of see. A couple pins there and an assembly. So this assembly is going to pop out of here. Now, it's a good visual to kind of look at that and remember how it went together. There's some O-rings. So here's the pin assembly here. These pins just go in, hold it together. And then all of these little guys fell out because I pounded it with a hammer, so we'll have to put all those back in to the pump assembly here. Alright, there's some burrs in here, which it's good we got to it now. There is a little groove. It's not in the best shape, but it will definitely still do the job and work, because it's a little cheaper to do it this way. It takes some time. So now when installing these, there's a bevel on the one edge, and you want the bevel to be facing outward. Or you can kind of look at it and it's the shiny side. So Clean some of these parts up a little bit. Set that aside. And then I'm going to take both these over the parts washer and we'll basically clean them up. Alright, so make sure you're wearing safety glasses. We'll clean this up, paint it, and maybe we'll be ready to start assembling. Alright, painted it up. Just gotta kind of take the seals out. Alright, we got the bearing out, or the seal. I do have a new one of these. I might as well replace that one. Let's just see if I have a socket that'll slide down in there. Alright, so there's a burr in here now that I've installed that in there. Just need to clean the burr off and put a nice little bevel. Okay, now I'm going to install the new O-ring, or new seal. Okay, new seal's installed. The first O-ring in here. These things are definitely old, they're brittle. So they are hard plastic right now. Just got to figure out which one is what. So I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on these. Just a little grease. It'll go a long way when I'm installing everything. So you want to just let it kind of fall into place. You don't want to try to change the shape or force it. Alright, let's take out the other O-ring. I mean, look how brittle these are. No wonder why it's leaking. Make sure you get all the pieces out. little grease around this. Alright, I'm just going to take a little piece of emery cloth, just kind of clean all the high points off of this, just so we have a nice smooth surface. Alright, got that power steering pump rebuilt. We'll go put it on the truck. Then I'm going to jack this up and bleed the power steering. Here. So basically what you're going to do is jack the front tires off just so you can relieve the stress off the front end. And then what I'm going to do is bleed the power steering back and forth. Alright, so I got it bled. All the belts are on and working. And it looks like no leaks. So, I think I did a good job. I think we should be good with this video.